Chapter 28. That night, the Cascading Updates, the name Warble has chosen for his musical combo, get together at Plumpo Tiddlywink's parents' house for their first practice. Before they actually get down to rehearsing, Warble gets the whole group together, except for Early Bird Fortitude, who won't show up for another day or two, to go over his grandiose designs for the group. It's not just the music, fellas. We've got to have the right look, too. I'll be the front man, naturally, since I'm the best-looking and most charismatic of us all. You guys, he continues, pointing to each one in turn, make sure to dress the part. We're rough, we're tough, we won't take no guff from nobody. As the great philosopher Elvis said, don't step on my blue suede boxer shorts. The skaters look at each other in confusion and make gestures as if to say, what kind of a mess have we gotten ourselves into with this guy? And to top it all off, Warble goes on, we've got the best agent / costume designer / seamstress in the business. My wife, Mary. Who, me? Mary says, looking up from the Tiddlywink's prized lazy boy recliner, where she is comfortably ensconced. Truth be told, she was about to fall asleep in it. Yes, you, Mary. None other than you. We are going to burst onto the scene like awesome ice, like the glow of electrum and chrysolite. Everybody ignores the nonsensical similes. What do you plan on doing that's going to be so dramatic and exciting, Warble? The new manager / just about everything else asks. I'll get the mother of all safety pins and put it in my cheek. Won't that hurt? Mary asks. Only when I sit down. Ouch. Well, they're your cheeks, I guess. Yes, the last time I looked they were anyway. Just don't tell the IRS that. Getting back to my stage persona, I'll dye my hair invisible. Dye your hair invisible? What's the point of that? It'll be ultra cool, and nobody will know when I forget to not comb it. Why don't you just shave it all off? What? And be bald? Get serious, Mary. I'll need a tattoo also. How about this, in big, bold letters on my chest? Nothing matters, and even if it did, it wouldn't. Marvelous, Mary opines sarcastically. Now you're getting into the spirit of things, Mary, Warble nods. And here's the best news. I've already written our first song. I wrote it in the bathroom last night while you were asleep. It will be a mega hit single, propelling us to stardom practically instantaneously. You don't say, Mary says dubiously. Yes, I did. Weren't you listening? Warble looks at Mary wonderingly. He's concerned about her nonsensical statements. Have you been hitting the Pepto-Bismol a little too hard lately, Mary? He doesn't allow Mary time to answer, just shakes his head and rambles on. Imagine this. Guitar, bass, drums, tuba, and me on accordion and lead vocals. Here goes. First the punk part, where I growl out over a wall of bashing, crashing guitar, bass, and drums. I hate everything. I hate my life. If I was married, I'd hate my wife. I hate everyone. I hate you. If I had a fairy godmother, I'd hate her too. Warble turns to Mary, raises his right index finger, and says, and then comes the polka part where the tuba and accordion kick in. Roll out the barrel and we'll have a barrel of fun. While you're at it, why not have a honey bun? And then back to the punk part and so forth. Warble looks over at Mary, expecting her to be enthralled with the genius of his musical creation. She's glaring at him and tapping her foot. What's this about hating your wife, Warble? Mary, it's just a song. Artistic license and all that rot, you know. I'm playing the role of an angst-ridden youth, as opposed to the super cool hepcat that I really am. We're even going to throw in a little hip-hop. How do you like my version of Fuzzy Wuzzy set to music? Picture in your mind's ear an insistent drum beat, bopping bass, Maybe an organ droning on in the background, and me rapping. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't all that fuzzy. Now was he? Was he? The penultimate he is to be sung in middle C and the final he in high C, the musical, no, not the fruit drink. At the end of the concert, we'll smash up our instruments. First, the Oompa Loompa will use his tuba to dismantle the drum set. Then the bass player will dent the tuba to near uselessness with his axe. Then the guitar player and bass player will smash their instruments together in a cataclysm of sparks, splintered wood, plastic, and metal. And finally, as the high point of it all, I'll chuck my accordion as far as I can out into the audience while jumping up and down and frothing at the mouth. After exiting stage left and waiting a couple of minutes, me and the boys will come back out smiling like the Osmonds only wish they could have. They'll be so envious. And arms around one another will take a bow. It'll knock their socks off, Mary. The skaters are into it now. They like Warble's style. They consider it so way hokey as to be cool.